Welcome to Connecty AI, the world's first agentic AI with business logic intelligence. Let me show you how easy it is to chat with your data. You can ask questions like, what is the profit margin from parts supplied by top 10 suppliers in Europe? Connecty's reasoning engine shows real-time progress at each step from question to semantic graph to answer. On top, you'll find an interactive intent graph. This comes in handy in deep reasoning mode. I will cover this in another video. Then comes the answer summary for business users, followed by SQL for technical users. It's fully editable with AI SQL Editor, manually or natural language input. Every modification is auditable with visual diff comparisons and a tree structure version history, powerful for exploratory analysis. Here's the result table, the raw output from your query. You can sort columns to explore the top rows or download the result. Result statistics automatically generate tests for data quality, perfect for technical users who need to quickly help catching issues like bad joins, misapplied filters, or bloated scans before they escalate. AI inference is applied to check the results validation nodes. For sanity checks for output data integrity, like data freshness, date ranges, suspiciously uniform values using plain language alerts. This helps both technical and non-technical users ensure the scope and sanity of the data matches expectations before interpreting it. AI also adds hidden assumption flags. Logic like top 10 by profit margin or including discounts in calculations is often valid, but may not align with the user's mental model. These assumptions in plain language help the user decide whether to accept, modify, or reject the logic, keeping humans in control of analytical intent. You can interact with your answer through the following features. If your answer looks accurate, mark it as verified. That flags the logic as trustworthy and adds it to your organization's knowledge base, but only admins should do this. Something not quite right? Click Provide Feedback to flag issues or make suggestions. This helps the AI get smarter over time. Want to share this analysis? Use copy link to drop it into Slack, email, or internal docs. Need to ask a follow-up question? Just hit reply. All follow-ups stay in the same chat thread. If you'd like to dive deeper or edit any of the answer preparation steps, click on the magic lens icon. From intent retrieval and decomposition to the relevant context. For example, in context, you can see which tables were used along with the reasoning and score. In grammar, you can visually check the semantic graph used for this question, along with the granular details of the metrics, measures, dimensions, filters, down to the tables and columns. If you'd like to modify any metric entity's definition, use Scope Editor to tweak just part of your answer for precision editing by clicking on this magic pencil icon and typing in natural language. For example, I'd like to modify the top. If you'd like to specify any entity that is not part of this semantic graph already, you can tag it simply by pound. This is optional. Need a second opinion? Click Add People to loop teammates in. Once added, you can @mention them right in the chat. They'll be notified automatically. Done with this thread? Click the new chat to start fresh. Don't worry, your previous conversation is saved to history, and any new metrics will update the Metricverse. At the top, you'll see your workspace. Workspaces are how Connecty AI organizes and controls access to data, usually by department, team, or access level. So you might be in the marketing workspace, or finance, or both. These are assigned by your workspace admin. Next is the catalog. This is your live map of your data structure, from databases and schemas down to tables and individual columns. If you ever want to understand where your data lives, this is the place to start. Next, the Metricverse. This is your hub for reusable metrics and logic. As you continue using chat, Connecty AI automatically builds and reuses trusted logic here, creating a transparent knowledge layer. The AI understands dependencies between metrics, so updates cascade intelligently. We'll go deeper into this feature in a future tutorial. All your conversations will show up here in history. This makes it easy to revisit any prior question or analysis. Everything is saved and searchable. Each is searchable and clickable, so you can revisit insights at any time. Need more space? Use the collapse toggle to hide the side panel. This is especially useful when writing longer follow-up questions or reviewing wide datasets. And that's the chat experience in Connecty AI, your fastest path from natural language to trustworthy, actionable data. We'll cover advanced tools like the AI editor, controlled follow-ups, and Metricverse curation in future videos. Go ahead, try asking your first question now and see what insights pop up.